Agile living or fragile living? When you move from fragile living to agile living, one thing is really important. It's about quality control of your cognition. Hi, my name is Mihri Tohti. I'm from Mihri's Powerful World, and I do help people to live in the right space where they keep positive thinking and happy living. In this video, what I'm going to talk about is how important this cognition quality control. Before we go into that, I want to let you to do one exercise. Think about your life. Listen to this question. How would you like to see yourself soon? Listen, I'm asking soon, not about 5 years later or 10 years later. If you know how to change, update your belief system, shift your cognition just like this, and I tell you, you really don't need to spend 5 or 10 years time to achieve the life you wish. Just listen, when you change, the world change. That's about how you manage your cognition. You know how to change your cognition and you change the world. I want to start off by giving you some do's and don'ts. Let's have a look. And some example of how to change, update your beliefs that are not functioning and how you can update them to the super functioning version and powerful beliefs, so that you can immediately get your life running as you wish. You don't need to wait another 5 or 10 years. Now, the do's are, I need to back to the question first. How would you like to see yourself soon? Just do this as a question, cognize it, and think about what should you do in your thinking. This is do's. Keep your thinking short, sharp, sweet. This has to be between 10 to 20 seconds is the maximum. A second is do add positive energy triggers to your thinking. I'm going to show you how to do this in the following examples. Let's say to find a way that you convince you to believe what you believe. Any thought, put yourself in any low frequency, you need to do one thing for that. You need to set up the 2 fixed list and then just put them into this list. Do's about, let's say number 3. Do allow yourself to think you are bigger than you thought. All you need to do is just to convince yourself the fact that you are bigger than what you think. At least think about how did you manage to come to this world in the first place. And number 4, the do's. Finally, you need to know that do's simplify your thinking. Simple mind, easy life. That's true. Well, we have the do's now. This will be, the following what I'm talking about will be the don'ts. You need to know these don'ts so you can avoid something in your life. The first is, don't empower your negative thoughts by saying hi to them. Any negative thoughts, don't take it serious. You need just to chop it and drop it. Anything come and make you lower than your the actual you, chop it and drop it. This is what you need to do. It's called don't empower your negative thoughts. And second to do not is, do not allow the borrowed thought to define the size of you. They are all other people's opinion. Why you need to judge yourself according to the standards or the opinions that other people set up for you? This is something that you borrowed from the past, and now, to be honest, it's funny enough that you forgot to return. Think about that. And number 3 is, don't make your thinking too complicated. It's difficult for you to come out from the overthinking mode. This is what I normally do in the past. This was normally that I do in the past. Okay, now why I have these do's and don'ts, and why I have this cognition quality control ideas, why I can do this cognition quality control to lead you to move from the fragile living to agile living. Here's my background. I started off software quality assurance consultant and transition into cognition quality assurance consultant happened in 2016 when I was still working as the software senior testing consultant. And I am a certified Agile Scrum Master and software testing consultant. Now I am Mikri Tohti. Now I deliver cognition shifting programs, personal Agile living coach. Let's say this is actually what I want to introduce. The one short concept about what I'm doing is, I call it really sweet name, but really powerful. It's called Max Service. It's not about the Mac service of the Apple, it's a different thing. And this is Mikri's Agile Living and Cognition Quality Control. Yes. Okay, just give me a second, please. I need to working on something. Right. What is this about? Mac, M stands for Mikri's, A, Agile Living, and Cognition Quality Control Service. This is what I normally do in my programs. I guide people to see their life as a software lifecycle. I help people to deliver whatever the life purpose they would like to manifest. If you want to, if you are in a program like this, your cognition obstacles will be identified, and I will guide you to use a similar approach as like software debugging to fix the code so new options in your life become available for you. This is the one thing that I normally do in my programs. Just like I'm doing software testing, I run the code and I do scenarios and I do testing. In the same way, I help people to run their cognition obstacles. Okay, now let's get into this example, how you should think the 4 S ways. Just now, I think I mentioned about the short, simple, sharp, and sweet. This is the 4 S ways. And you need to have this 4 S ways to face to the life questions like, how do you see yourself soon? Near future. So the first thing is, you need to keep your thinking short, sharp, and sweet. 10 to 20 seconds is the maximum. And what is that? It could be as simple as like this. I am Mikri Tohti. I'm going to be a cryptocurrency investor. You also could think that I am Mikri Tohti. Cryptocurrency is the next industry I'm going to step in. I'm going to take an example. This example is absolutely off top of my head. Here, let's say you are the one, like me, to be a cryptocurrency investor. So you would say that in your thinking like this, hey, I'm John Smith. I'm on my way to be cryptocurrency investor. That is how you keep your thinking short, simple, sharp, and sweet. The power of the inner voice creates the reality. Who you are, what do you want to be soon, how positive you are with your wish, how far you are away from what you want to be. All information is in one sentence, powerful and assertive. The even stronger version of this saying is, I am Mikri Tohti, or in your case, you will say, I am John Smith, And in my case, I will say, I am Michiel Tohti. I'm cryptocurrency investor. I'm enjoying my life as cryptocurrency investor. See, it means that I'm bring the beautiful future in front of my eyes. That's the most powerful voice that I'm uttering to the universe. Okay, I'm customizing my requirement of the life software. You can give the try, say that I'm John Smith and I'm doing it. Okay, I'm this. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Like I'm the business owner of this. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. You can try this way. See, simple, sharp, and sweet. How powerful is that? Second thing you want to have your thinking is you could highlight the major achievement in your life to achieve. Like you need to convince yourself, right? You need to convince yourself to believe that what you believe. Let's back to this example. Like I'm going to be a cryptocurrency investor. I believe I can be a smart investor because I had managed to be a property investor. In your case, again, just from top of my head, what you're going to say is, I'm on my way to be cryptocurrency investor. I believe I can be a smart investor because I had managed to be this. Here you need to fill in the part this. With whatever you should be proud of yourself, put it in there. Please don't tell me that nothing you are proud of yourself. At least you should be proud of yourself that you managed to come to this world as the first. Okay, that's about this. You need to think about that, what you're going to put in this, this. Okay, this, this formula. Next is, people asking me why I should do this. And I wanted to say that you will find that this is how you trigger the positive energy in your thinking. Right? This is it. And the third thing you want to have in your thinking is you are allowed to see yourself bigger than your thoughts. And this is the fact, is you are bigger than you thought. No one will charge you or fine you just for something in your mind. Okay? Just feel free to think about, to imagine, to see yourself bigger than you are. When you allow yourself to think in a big way, you will start living a big way and behaving from a bigger version of yourself. That's true. It means you will take more responsibility to yourself. And in your life, you will be like the bigger version of you. Again, let's back to the case that in my cryptocurrency investor dream, right? I'll see myself as a smart and relatively bigger holder. In this, look at this. My requirement here, okay, about my dream, and I'm defining myself as a cryptocurrency investor, right? And what I'm defining that attribution for this, it means I'm the bigger holder, and it's a relatively bigger holder, and I am smart. You need to have your user story like this. I am smart and relatively bigger holder. Now, when you have this bigger version of yourself is functioning, I can see I am taking more responsibilities in looking after my finance in a brave but more smarter way. That will guide your life towards like a smart version of you and a bigger holders version of you. And you start looking after your finance just like raising kids. Just remember, holding won't grow your kids. Back to your example, again, randomly from top of my head, what I can think of is I am on my way to be a cryptocurrency investor. I start with this amount, and you will say, I keep learning and do it better than yesterday. See, just simple, right? And I see myself as a sharp decision maker with intelligence. You need to know that as cryptocurrency investor, what can make you safe and success is you need to put it into here. Like you need to be sharp in your decision making. power, okay? And you need to have this intelligence. Next is, I know, like when you have this intelligence, let's say, when you have this intelligence, you will say that, okay, I know when to buy in and when to sell. That's how you inspire yourself to grow into the bigger version of you. Simply by allowing yourself to see a bigger version of you. How simple is that? Finally, let's talk about the examples of how to simplify your thinking. Get yourself in an easy life. In my cryptocurrency investor story, I would say I will keep my thinking to be CC investor. As simple as CC investor. Start with baby steps to learn cryptocurrency, see how is my status going, see what I can do, see when I can do, all about as simple as CC investor. And I think you got it now, right? And you would do the same to keep your cryptocurrency investor life simple, easy. So here you are some general things you keep in your mind. I already said your thinking should be short, simple, sharp, and sweet. It should be also repetitive. So practice your 4S thinking first and use it in all your thinking process so that you start building that powerful thinking capability. Now, just you, even people around you, see, not just you, even people around you will start associating you with what you do, how do you live with, and what you're radiating and how you're radiating. And finally, you need to make sure one thing. Your thinking and doing is incredible. Okay? Highlight your biggest achievement in your vision. Always remind yourself you are the one that you want to be soon. So keep those points in your mind. And finally, be sure to watch some like a free YouTube class or my YouTube programs that I'm uploading in this channel. And you will see that how your life is tending towards this agile way. Okay? And this is, in this channel, what I'm doing is I just share my insight from agile living and cognition quality control, which is supported by my career background as a Scrum Master and my career background in the quality control consultant and my spiritual and my inner awakening journey in the cognition shifting. So at the end, remind you, make sure you subscribe and keep an eye on that what's cool things you're going to hear about how to keep yourself positive and keep manifesting the life you wish. Just to keep this as like awareness action you need to take. Okay? And that simple action will start leading you to the life moving. Okay? And if you are interested in this, like more ideas that you want to change your life, you are more than welcome to give me a message and we will start from there. Just remember, you are the energy transmitter. This thought itself can reveal what you can do. Now with this thought, I sincerely request you to click the button which is called share. Sharing is always the good way to enriching others. Thank you for watching. We will come back and then see you in some other videos.